Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Angel Storm. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today's video, I'm answering a really good question that I get asked quite a bit, which is that the narcissist seems to have empathy for certain people or events or causes out there, but no empathy for me. Is that true? Doesn't narcissist care about those things? The narcissist doesn't care about me or about our relationship. So this is a really good question because I think you're really unveiling a lot of things about both the narcissist and yourself with this question by really looking at it. So first of all, I've mentioned before in my videos, but you must know that narcissists are extremely good at reading people. They can have a full analysis of a person done in just a few moments of observing them. You must know that. So they already know, certain things that are going to irritate you, certain things that you care about, that you love. They know how to use all of this information to manipulate you and to get you to trust them because of that information. They know how to use that information to feed it to you so that you start developing the trauma bond. The narcissist will appear to have similar cares as you, especially when you first are meeting. This is especially true then. And I have a video where I talk about six common red flags when you first are meeting a narcissist. This is how you know that you're entering into dangerous territory with somebody that you first meet. So please check out that video. I'll link it in the description of this one. So the narcissist will absolutely be able to appear very empathetic, and I think that that's the main thing. The narcissist is going to have the ability to know how you are feeling about a thing, even if they don't feel that way, and they're going to be able to put words to that feeling. They know the right words that should go with that feeling so that they can come across as very understanding, educated, caring about that certain topic. So that's the first thing. You must know that the narcissist knows how to do this with everybody. It's also important to note, like, the narcissist may, in fact, have certain beliefs that line up with certain causes, especially in social justice kind of situations, because the narcissist is going to have a very hard J. I've talked about the MBTI before in my YouTube videos, so you can go check those out if you're not familiar. So the last letter is typically going to be very strongly J, meaning the last letter is either going to be a J or a P, depending on your, on the personality. When you take this test, the last letter is always going to be either a J or a P. J for judgment, P for perception, and a narcissist J is very, very heavy, meaning that their judgment, their sense of right and wrong is very strong. I also have a J at the end, so it's not that if you have a J, you're a narcissist. What I'm saying is that if you have that tendency to be very black and white, then a narcissist is going to feel very strongly about certain things. It's just twisted. So they feel that they are entitled to things. They feel that they are the victim of certain things. They believe that they are better than everybody else, that they are smarter than everybody else, that they deserve more than everybody else. Even if you guys do the same amount of work, it's just that they believe that they are worthy of receiving more. And they also believe that everybody is just around to serve them. This all plays very heavily into the narcissist personality. So you need to know that. The J is very strong. So sometimes this works to the narcissist's benefit in that they might feel, because they're a narcissist and they want things to line up a certain way, certain social justice causes will line up with their way of thinking. So for example, there are certain social beliefs, that everybody should be entitled to X, Y, and Z. Depending on how the narcissist, the rest of their personality is structured, the narcissist will either heavily agree with it or heavily disagree with it because of the J at the end being so pronounced in their personality. So what I mean by that is that if they believe everybody should be entitled to something that currently they're not, they'll either feel very strongly like, yes, that's true, or no, it's not. Like, no one should have that entitlement because I don't have that entitlement. So their sense of that, they take what they feel is right for them and their motives and their goals, and apply it strongly to larger systems. This is why you will have, there's all types of narcissists, which I have a video that talks about the types of narcissists as well if you're interested. You'll have narcissists who are intellectual narcissists, meaning that their belief of why they are the best is stemmed heavily from their position, either in their job or their career or their education, but it's something to do with the way that they have learned and applied information. So you'll have narcissists who are surgeons and doing really great things, and you think, how could the narcissist be a surgeon? That's such a caring job. But what you don't understand is that the narcissist likes that they know all of that information and can apply it to a skill like being a surgeon. Plus, they like the prestige of being in that type of position. They like the social standing that it gives them. They like the money and influence, the power that it gives them. So you must see, like, yes, on the outside, yes, being a surgeon is an amazing thing, of course. But the narcissist's goals for becoming a surgeon were not to, save lives or whatever. Yes, they are doing that in the process, but the reason for it was all of those other things. And so things like that can come off as empathy. It would be wrong for us to say, oh, they're a doctor, so they can't be a narcissist, or they must have empathy. No, they don't. It's just a job. It's a function. We sometimes on the outside think you must have these certain characteristics or personality traits. You must feel that a certain way when you're filling that position, but that's not true. You don't really need empathy in order to be a surgeon. What you need is the knowledge. What you need is to know how to apply that knowledge into that task. And so it's important that you recognize if you're dealing with a narcissist. And I kind of feel like this question was maybe asked from somebody who's trying to look for a reason to stay with a narcissist, like maybe they are empathetic and I just need to figure out how to make them empathetic towards me, right? Or to make them care about me more. That is just not possible. So you need to look at it from the narcissist point of view, not your point of view. And I talk about this an awful lot on this channel, is that because you're trying to make sense of something that in your thought process, the way that you think about it, but that isn't how the narcissist thinks about something. And if you really want to understand the narcissist, you must think about it from their perspective, because in your mind, it will never make sense. It will never make sense. None of the behaviors from the narcissist will make sense if you just try to interpret it through your own behaviors, through your personality, through your upbringing, through your values and morals and all that kind of stuff. It's not going to work. In the conclusion, what can appear as empathy is usually, there's always a reason. And there's another reason why the narcissist is appearing empathetic to you, and you need to take a look at another perspective of that situation. Yes, the narcissist may care about saving children and all that, but maybe the narcissist just wants to be a surgeon and likes all of the things, the perks that come along with having that position and that job and things like that. So you need to look at it from the narcissist perspective. There's more than one perspective. And to find out really how the narcissist is feeling about a certain thing, you need to look at it from their perspective, not through your lens. So I hope this video has helped you. In conclusion, I really just want to encourage you to have the full picture. Don't try to just make your scenario fit into what you want it to be. Really take a look at the whole situation. And again, that includes a narcissist perspective. So if you have thought about all of the things, but you've not looked at it from the narcissist perspective, you don't have a full and complete picture. And this is going to hinder you when it comes to all of the decisions basically that you're making about the narcissist. Because if you think that you're making a decision to be together, that you guys are coming from the same standpoint and you both want the same things of why you're together in a relationship, and that's not true either. I have a video actually that talks about that specific thing called "Was Anything Real About My Relationship with a Narcissist?" Go check out that video as well, because I talk about this exact thing. Like, what was real to you was not real to the narcissist, but the narcissist had a reality, obviously, of what that relationship was about. So it's really important that you understand all of the perspectives. This is going to hinder you, especially if you're in court with a narcissist and you don't understand their perspective. You must get their perspective on things, especially in a court type of situation, if you're facing a legality issue with a narcissist, and especially if you have children, if you are going through a divorce, any kind of thing like that, you really need to be walked through the full thing of how the narcissist views the situation before you get in it, because you're going to be playing two different games. The narcissist will always be ahead of you if you don't take into consideration their point of view. So you guys, once again, I'm Dr. Angel Storm. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel below and click on the little bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video to this channel. I upload 2 videos a week at least. So welcome to my online community. You guys can also, if you're interested in having more support, I run a private Facebook group that is for narcissistic abuse recovery, and it's monitored. I monitor it personally, and I would love to have you join us if you're interested in that. The link is also in the description of this video below.